All right, welcome everyone to the PMP Certification Boot Camp. Now, this boot camp prepares you for the PMP certification exam by PMI. My name is Bola, and I'm going to be the instructor, the trainer, and the coach for the entire period. But before we go, we're going to spend 7 weeks together. I always try to represent every class, every training as a journey. For you, this is the beginning of the journey towards becoming PMP certified, towards becoming a better project manager, or towards advancing your project management career. But for this 7 weeks, this is how we will do it. We're going to start with a bit of introduction. Who is who in the zoo? I'll get a chance to meet all of you. I'll introduce myself as well. I will spend about a minute or two to introduce our company, SixDots, and also, the way that we will go in the class. After that, we will get to introduce you to the concepts of project management. We'll lay the foundation upon which every other thing will be built. And then we'll break the session, the class, into 2 parts. The first part is the predictive approach to developing or managing projects. If you've listened to project managers, or if you've spent some time, around project folks, you would have heard them mention methodologies like waterfall and agile. These are ways, these are methods, these are approaches for developing and delivering projects. And as a project manager, you're expected to understand the 2 methods. The exam is based on the 2 methods. So we're going to spend the first half of the class understanding, going deep dive into the predictive, the traditional approach to project management. We're going to look at the knowledge area under that. And then we then look at the second method, the agile approach, the adaptive approach of developing or managing projects. And then we'll talk about applying for the exam, how to prepare for the exam, the requirements for the exam, and some of the things that you should watch out for. So this is literally how we will go. It's going to be interesting, and I'll tell you how as we progress. But first, let's look at introduction. I want to spend about a minute or two to introduce you to our company, SixDots. We started this company. Actually, our parent company is called Stacy and Lloyd Consulting. And Stacy and Lloyd Consulting has, consulting, advisory, and academy. And then early this year, we did some sort of restructuring, and we brought the academy out of Stacy and Lloyd, and we created another company, another entity called SixDots. And it is SixDots that does a lot of the training that we have. But SixDots is just not a training company. Our drive, our mission goes beyond just training. So you probably have seen this quote before. It's from some guy, and he says, the graveyard is the richest place on earth because that's where you find a lot of the hopes and dreams and the aspirations and the potentials that were never fulfilled. But we created SixDots to be able to change that story. We didn't want the graveyard to have a lot of potentials that were not realized. We don't want the graveyard to have a lot of hopes and dreams that were never fulfilled. We don't want individuals and professionals to go to the grave without realizing their full potential, most especially when it comes to career. And that's really why we started SixDots. And with SixDots, we're solving 3 major problems. We're solving the problem of underutilization of personal capacity, underutilization of our ability, underutilization of our potential. I'm an assistant project manager, but I can be a senior project manager. I don't have to remain as an assistant project manager all through. I am a project manager. I can be the head of the project management office. And that's really what we want to try and work with individuals on. We want to solve the problem of underutilization of their capacity. We want to solve the problem of underrepresentation, well, if you come from where I come from, and then underachievement. So we created SixDots as a home for growth. A lot of people typically say, oh, can you tell me about SixDots? And my response is usually, SixDots is not about us. It's not about me. It's not about the team members. It's not about the executives. SixDots is really about those individuals. It's about that great achiever who is currently not living their fullest career dreams, but they are an achiever. It's about that professional who is tired of their current states. SixDots is about that leader who is currently not leading. It's about that fresh graduate who believes that they are made for more. It's about that guy who's got great idea, innovation, and who's looking to learn, to grow, and to scale. These are the guys, these are the reasons why we create SixDots. This is what SixDots is about. And what we want to do is to empower and inspire these categories and personas of people with three things. The first is the mindset, the yes, I can mentality, the mindset. Yes, nobody has done it before, but I can do it. It starts with a mindset. The second thing is the skill set, the how to. And then the third is the tool set, the community support. And we hope that we'll use these three pillars to work with individuals to become much more. So you can literally call SixDots a home where dreams are made and potentials are realized. Literally, we're creating a home for growth and transformation. And based on that, we have one unifying vision to make the world a better place by supporting individuals to live their fullest potential. We have two target audience, the professionals, the career professional, and entrepreneurs. And we have those three pillars, the mindset, the tool set, and the skill set. And with 4 core values, 5 practices, and 6 guiding principles. And those guiding principles guide every interaction that we have with individuals. Our website is www.sixdots.io, and we're positioning ourselves as a home for growth and transformation. So this is what we're working on. We're working to transform 1 million individuals. We're working to empower 1 million individuals. We're working to change 1 million individuals by 2030. God help us. A lot of the people that have come to our training have got opportunities to work from these companies like Scotiabank, Rogers, Deloitte, and so on and so Morgan Stanley, and so on and so on and so forth. So in SixDots, we have 4 schools. The Agile School, where we have all of these programs, Agile Immersion Program, Agile Tools, Safe Certification. We have a Business Analysis School. We have a Project Management School. So it's from the Project Management School that we have this PMP Boot Camp certification, and then we have the Data School. So far, we've supported over 750 people to become PMP certified, over 300 for CBAP certification, and all the rest. We've engaged folks from over 8 countries, and all our programs have above 4.9-star rating on the average. A lot of times we get like 5-star rating. So that's that about SixDots. Now let's move to you. Let's meet you. I'm going to stop the recording right now once we start introducing ourselves. But to make it a bit easier, because we have different ways of introducing ourselves, I created a very simple model, a very simple framework. You can call it a template, if you will, that will guide in our introduction. So your name, first name is fine. What you do or where you work, if you're at liberty to share that, where you're joining from, and the reason why I'm asking is so that when I say 6 p.m., I will be mindful of time zone, and I will say, oh, Eastern time. Your expectation, I'm going to talk a little about expectation. Over 80% of people that come for this training have the goal of writing the PMP certification. I always do this at the beginning. Tell us the date that you want to write the exam. Historically, I have seen that when people come to the class or before they leave the class, when they set a target, more than 50% of the time, they hit that target. Those who don't set a target, they eventually get the exam done, but there's so many things that would come in their ways and they would distract them. So I always encourage folks to choose a date of a range of dates for when they want to take the exam. Then we have how much do you already know about project management? Again, we're going to start with project management 101, what is project? But just share how much you already know. And then one fun fact or one funny fact about you, fun or funny. So I'm going to stop recording now. And I'm also going to